Hello, 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 hello. I am not prepared. Nope. Guess who is not prepared this evening? And I have no one to blame but myself. My camera is like all off center and everything. I'm gonna move this around. Nope, that ain't working. Nope. Okay, so yeah, I am not at all prepared for this evening. And the only person I had to blame is myself. And I did prepare early. Like, I mean, typically every Sunday night. Yeah, typically every Sunday night. While I am making, I purposely try and always make dinner on Sunday night. That way so I can set up for Martinis with Amanda tonight while I'm cooking dinner. And I did that last night, but here's the problem. I made this recipe a few weeks ago and it worked. The recipe was good, but I decided at the last minute, I found another recipe that was very similar, but it was slightly different. So I decided like 2 weeks ago I was going to change the recipe that I'm doing tonight. And so I printed off another recipe and decided I was going to do that this evening. And then this morning, woke up realizing, hey Amanda, guess what? You've already scheduled the recipe to be posted on Tuesday. You've already got all the other ingredients. You've already got all this other stuff and everything. Don't try and change things. So, needless to say, I'm going back to the original recipe that I tried. It works. It does work. It's just extremely messy, and I'm sure this will be another one of those moments that I just got crap all over the place. So I hope I'm prepared. I think I've got it together. I think. So, hey y'all. December 17th, 2018. It's the last Facebook Live of Martinis and Amanda for the year. Hi, Mom, and Bethany and Milo is apologizing for missing last week. How dare you? Real sick. Guess what? The husband has the plague. It's not the plague. It's a cold. It's an awful cold. But he feels miserable, and I feel awful for him, especially since we will be traveling here in another few days. And you all know that when you travel, guess what? That airplane crud finds a way to get into your body. So I'm hoping that I can, that I have like, it's like you said, I'm like a shaman, like a medical, you know, one of those like old fashioned shamans. I have rubbed all the oils on him. I have said, here, take this, here, take this, do this, do this. I am hoping that over the next few days of me doing that, it will pull it out of his system. I've had the slightest bit of pressure like around my ears and a tiny little bit like in my nose. I feel like I've kind of warded it off. I don't feel anything at the moment. It's in the mornings when I feel it, so we'll see in the morning. But fingers crossed that whatever is trying to hit this house finds its way out quickly. So, like I said, yay! It's Christmas next Tuesday. Next Monday is Christmas Eve. So next Tuesday is Christmas. It's just crazy to me how quickly it's come. December 17th. This year's just flown by. And then the next week, of course, is Christmas Eve, or New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. And then the next week, my goal is we come back from the holidays the Wednesday, I think it's the Wednesday prior. My goal, of course, I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do it. Be back that next Monday, January 7th, I think. We've done the hot toddy mess, but in all honesty, the essential oils and all the supplements and stuff that I use, guess what? Works so much better and so much more quickly than the hot toddy does. So, sorry, I'm an advocate for, the hot toddy, but when you got the oils and everything that work, super duper fast, that's what you're gonna use. Okay, so tonight's martini, I am a bit concerned about. In all honesty, I don't know why I picked it out, and I decided to do it when I picked it out months ago. Because it's one of those that has the most random combination of ingredients that I just don't know. In fact, one of the ingredients is sitting in hot water at the moment. Yeah, I'll explain that in a second. Okay, tonight's martini is the Mistletoe Kiss. And what you need for this is 1.5. Is that? See, I try and cut out like this cabinet crap that we got here. I like having extra counter space, but I do not like having stuff in the way. So this cabinet is in the way. It's bothering me. Sorry. Anyway, Mistletoe Kiss. You need 1.5 parts cranberry vodka. 1.5. This is one of those, like I said, random ingredients. I'm hopeful. We're gonna hope that it is good. I'm pretty sure it will be horrid. So just wait. 1.5 parts cranberry vodka, 1.5 parts pineapple juice. So far, so good. I have mixed pineapple juice and cranberry juice together many, many times before. Here is where I get kind of, You didn't know they make cranberry vodka? Seriously? Hello, Smirnoff. Cranberry vodka. Yep, cranberry vodka. Anyway, okay, this is the part that I'm like, I had some coconut cream in my fridge. Let's see, when did I have it? I used it this summer for something, one of the things. So anyway, I said, you know what, let me go ahead and buy some more. So when I went shopping, I got some other coconut cream. Well, when I opened it, it was like a solid, the half of the can at the top was like solid coconut. The bottom half was, guess what? Like coconut oil, like fractionated coconut oil that's, melted. So on the can, it actually says, natural coconut may congeal when cold. To reliquefy, immerse can in warm water. So it's been sitting in this warm water to, I don't know if y'all can see that or if you even want to see it. So now I do have like legit like liquefied coconut stuff. But when I opened it, it looked like, when you cook beef and you have that, all that beef fat and you let it sit out so it can harden. Yeah, that's what it looked like. You need 1 part of coconut cream, and this is going to take forever. I love coconut. I do. I love coconut tremendously. But, congealed coconut. Oh no. So there we go. 1 part coconut cream, 1.5 parts cranberry vodka, 1.5 parts vanilla vodka, or pineapple juice. Okay. No, yes, I've been drinking. Yes, cranberry and rosemary vodka is good. Yes, that is grease. It's straight up grease. But guess what? The majority of the people that, the majority of people that would, that do watch are familiar already with my southernisms and stuff. But, yeah. Alright, so it doesn't look horrid. It doesn't look horrid. Okay, cranberry, pineapple juice, and coconut cream. Fingers crossed, if y'all know, some of these others have surprised me, so let's see. guess what? It's not horrible. And you can't even taste the cranberry. There is a very slight aftertaste of the cranberry. The pineapple juice is actually the most flavor you get. Surprise, surprise, perfect. See, I told y'all, you never know. You just got to put one of your ingredients in some hot water so it won't congeal. Okay, like I said earlier when I first started this, I made this recipe a few weeks ago, and it was a huge mess. Huge mess. So I found another recipe, and then I went through and planned for the original recipe, and ultimately decided to go back to the original, of course. But Christmas peppermint patties. Now I'm calling them Christmas peppermint patties, but in all honesty, you can easily change the flavor. You can easily change the color to fit like any event, holiday, whatever. So if you're doing a baby shower and it's like for a girl, you could easily make it, you know, pink or blue. For a boy, if you are doing Halloween, you could easily do, you know, like an orange or whatever. So you can easily change the flavoring, you can easily change the coloring. So keep that in mind when I go through here. So, yes, coconut rum is always a plus, but I try and not look like an alcoholic. Okay, so easy Christmas peppermint patties. And because y'all know I get super distracted and start talking like too much, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the ingredients that way. So if I forget to mention them in a minute, guess what? It's okay. All right, you're going to need 1/4 cup of softened butter, 1/3 cup of light corn syrup, 1 to 2 teaspoons of peppermint extract. If you are an essential oil user, and with Young Living, they have peppermint vitality that you could substitute and probably use less. 3 to 4 cups powdered sugar. I'm not gonna lie, you'll probably need more than that. Food coloring, the recipe says to use a gel or a paste, so not just your standard, you know, food coloring drops. And then a 1/2 cup of regular sugar. So there's your ingredients, in case I forget to mention in a minute. Now, because it gets like super loud, I have already done one thing. I have already taken the 1/4 cup of softened butter, and I have already taken the 1/3 cup of corn syrup and blended it, you know, mixed it really well together that way. So y'all didn't have to sit there and listen to those beaters hitting my metal bowl. Okay, so in there I have got this lovely sugary buttery concoction. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 cups of what? Okay, hold up. No. First, I told y'all, when I got myself accustomed to another recipe, guess what? Get mixed up. All right, you're going to add 1 to 2 teaspoons of peppermint extract. Again, if you want to do another event or whatever, change it. Lemon would be really good. I think lemon of these would actually be quite awesome. Lemon extract, whatever your event, like I said, change it up. So you're going to mix your 1 to 2, and of course, again, that's depending on how strong you like it. If I'm going to get peppermint, guess what? I want it super pepperminty. I want it strong. I want it to hit me before I even put it in my mouth. I love the smell of peppermint. And if you're not familiar with the benefits of peppermint, guess what? Think about the reason why they give you a mint when you are in a restaurant or get done with your meal and leaving. Peppermint is incredible for the digestive system. Peppermint is, yay, a favorite. All right, so we mixed in the extract. 2 cups. You're going to start with 2 cups of powdered sugar. So you're gonna mix all of that well together. We're gonna, see, told y'all I am a mess. You see powdered sugar flying. It was funny because actually a few weeks ago, Philip, my husband, was asking what I wanted for Christmas. And I honestly can never think of anything because, I mean, we're not materialistic. I really don't have a need for anything. But he asked, actually, he asked where to get stuff monogrammed. And I said, do not get me anything with Martinis with Amanda monograms yet. Because in all honesty, guess what? I am in the process of kind of changing and swapping things. So, I don't know if, you know, he just came down. He's not feeling so great. Are you gonna say hi? No. He feels kind of awful, actually. So you're gonna mix all this really well together. But I told him, don't give me anything, you know, branded or anything yet, because I'm not positive if what I am doing at the second will be what I'm doing here in a couple months. So, yeah, this is going to be exactly the way that it turned out a few weeks ago. Okay, so if it's still sticky, they say to add another cup of powdered sugar. So there is my another cup. And like I said, it's going to get super, you're going to see stuff flying all over. But anyways, he wanted to get me something, you know, Martinis with Amanda branded. And in all honesty, I'm super, super thankful that, you know, and honored that, you know, he actually thought to, you know, think something like that. But at the same time, I couldn't think of anything that I would want to carry around with the brand that I'm not positive on yet. Well, actually this morning, thinking about how messy this recipe was, I was like, guess what I could actually use? I didn't think about it until this morning, was an apron. Because I try, like I'm wearing just a plain old t-shirt. I usually sleep in this t-shirt. I don't wear this one ever out in public. But I did think this morning about how messy this recipe was and how an Martinis with Amanda apron might be, you know, a nice idea. But it certainly wasn't in my mind a few weeks ago when he mentioned. So anyway, oh he is. I want to see him. He's all bundled up like it's like cold or something. It's actually really warm here. Okay, so anyways, you're going to have this like awesome dough all mixed up. Yep, it's a mess. So if it's super sticky, if it's still sticky, so you're just going to start with that 2 cups of powdered sugar and mix it really, really well. And if it's still sticky, you're going to add another cup. And mix it in, of course, really well. The UK doesn't have corn syrup? Really? Well, I mean, the big thing in the States, of course, is trying to get companies to quit adding corn syrup to everything. So that kind of makes sense. The UK is definitely more ahead when it comes to healthy matters like that. So that makes sense. And honestly, I mean, this was the first time I think I've bought corn syrup in a long time. I can't even tell you. So anyway, you got this powdered sugar dough mixture mess. You're going to knead it until it's good and absorbed. It's not sticky or nothing. And then what you're going to do is you're going to divide it into however many portions you want. If you're going to do like if you're going to do 3 different colors, divide it into 3 different sections. If you're going to do it into just one color, guess what? Or if you're just going to use one color, don't divide it. So however many colors you're going to use, divide it into that many sections. So there you go. I'm only going to use 2 colors, maybe. And like I said in the ingredients, it did say to make sure you use food coloring that is a gel or a paste. Hi, Susanna. Thank you for joining. I don't care if you're late. I'm just glad you're here. All right, so when I did it before, I only did green. So I don't know how else it's gonna work. And when I was at Walmart, I found a pack that had like 4 different colors in it. So I don't know how good this is gonna be. I just hope that it does not stain my countertops or my hands. We're gonna find out real quick here though, aren't we? Okay, so you're gonna mix your coloring in. Oh my gosh, y'all. If this stains my hands, y'all get ready to see those Instagram stories in a bit. And if it stains my countertops, y'all, we are gonna have a problem. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you are going to mix in that food coloring. If it, like I said in the past, if it gets sticky, you're just gonna keep adding more powdered sugar. Oop, probably too much. You're just gonna keep adding. So, like I said, change your color, change whatever. I know I'm doing a whole lot of repeating, but I know I've got people joining me late. I've got everything. Okay, so there. I'm just gonna do the green or the red at the moment. I'm going to have a heart attack if this stains my counters. All right, so I'm only going to do the red for the second. I will probably, after we finish this whole thing, go back and do the green. So anyway, once you have your colors mixed in, so this one's going to be red. I'll go back and do that in green. Let me move that out of the way. What you're going to do is, I do have some parchment already rolled out. This isn't all you're going to need. This is one of these things that you're going to have to actually leave out for about 24 hours. So make sure that you do it on some cookie sheets or something that's not in the way. That way so you don't... Okay, anyway. Grab your sugar that you're going to... regular sugar. What you're going to do is you are going to grab a tiny, tiny little bit. Now, these are actually better for you to do in a lot smaller amounts because, especially if you use peppermint, peppermint is so potent that people don't need a lot. You're going to take a small amount, tiny little, roll it into balls, roll it into your granulated sugar. You're going to, let's see, I'm going to stick it right here just so y'all can see. Put it onto whatever surface you're going to allow to dry. Take a fork. And it's all you're going to do is press down little tiny crisscross shape, just like that. Then you're going to set it out on your cookie sheet or wherever you're going to put it for to dry out. And when I say dry out, it does not get like crunchy. It actually, you know, dries out really nicely. It's all still, you know, very soft and everything. But so that's all you do with all of it. So it's probably better, it's probably a whole lot easier for you to roll everything into balls first. So go out and roll out all the balls. And then go back before you're done and press everything down with a fork. And then you let it sit out overnight. It says 24 hours. I don't know if 24 hours is like the legit like time that you should do. But let it sit out for 24 hours. And then after that you can pile them all together into like some kind of container and save them. Or if you are giving them away, this is the perfect treat to give away for people if you're doing holiday baking or stuff. So perfect treat there. Alright, so like I said, you're going to shape everything into balls. You're going to roll it into sugar. And then let it sit out. You're going to press a fork down, do the little crisscross pattern. And then let it sit out for 24 or so hours, one day, at room temperature. And then once that's done, pack everything up into a container and you're good to go. So super quick, easy. And actually this turned out a bit better than the recipe I did before. So it has to be probably because I mixed it really well with the mixer beforehand. So that's probably it. So anyway, there you go. Super easy, quick and simple. Peppermint patties. Just make sure you have extra powdered sugar in case it, gets sticky or anything. Again, perfect for any holiday event or whatever you're doing. Just change the coloring, change the flavoring, and it's good to go. Okay, so like I said, guess what? It is the last Martinis with Manda of the year. I will not see you guys again until January 7th. January 7th of 2019. Super crazy to me. So I hope that over the next few weeks you guys have a wonderful Christmas, wonderful New Year, start to New Year. Enjoy all of that family time if you get time with your family. If you get time off from work, soak it in, enjoy it. There you go. So on January 7th, when we meet back here again, well, we'll be over at the table. I'm going to share a bunch of ideas, tips, tasks, things that you can do at the start of the year and then forget about until 2020 or forget about until later. A bunch of things that you can do in January that will make the rest of your year run a little bit more smoothly, a little less stressful, and hopefully help fight off that procrastination bug that hits. Those last minute things like, oh crap, someone's birthday is tomorrow. Those moments that hit, guess what? I got a bunch of ideas and things that you can do to help alleviate those moments. So, I love y'all. Thank you so much for another wonderful year with Martinis with Amanda doing these Facebook Lives. I appreciate you guys hanging in with me. I love y'all dearly. And of course, I'm still going to be around. I just won't be on Facebook Live. So, shoot me your messages, send me your ideas. Of course, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube. Go like all of them. Send me your ideas. And until then, I will see y'all in 2019. Bye.